back. Still to come, musician, campaigner and Knight of the Realm, Sir Bob Geldof's here. We'll be finding out what your royal memorabilia's worth, and I'll be back in the AT Garden. But my next guest was part of the biggest girl band on the planet. She's clocked up numerous solo #1s as well, and has also wowed the West End. There's only one, Melanie C. Please welcome Melanie C.
Lovely to see you.
It's nice to have a hug in the middle of the afternoon, isn't it?
I like a hug because, you know, in entertainment, lots of people do 2 kisses, don't they? But a good hug, a good squeeze, that's what you need.
I must tell my editor that. He's very tall, I might not recover. Melanie C, and this new album, Melanie C, the C,
Yes.
S-E-A,
Yes.
as in what you swim in. So it's pop rather than rock now. I mean, you sort of...
Yeah, you know, I've kind of experimented with lots of different styles, and I think I've found myself, I've rediscovered who I am, and I'm a pop artist, and I
could
love
have
pop
told you
music.
if you'd have asked.
Oh,
You know.
Well, if I get a little bit lost again, I'll come for your advice.
You've clearly enjoyed it.
I've had a great time, and although it's a pop record, there's still influences. There's a bit of rock on there, there's a bit of a dance feel with the new single. There's some more acoustic moments, it's atmospheric, we've got great strings. I've had wonderful collaborators, both writing and in production, and it's, I must say, it's out this week.
Well, it isn't. Will it?
I must tell you that.
And you don't have to wait long. We'll hear the single at the end of the programme, so
Yes.
that's OK. You're going to be doing that. I think that the process, when you sitting there composing, you work with other people as well, but you do a lot of input yourself, a lot of composing yourself. That moment when you go into the studio and the orchestra, the butterflies must be like moths. I mean, is it an enormously sort of exhilarating but scary moment?
Absolutely. I mean, with the album, I've been saying recently in interviews, blood, sweat and tears go into it. And I think with anything, you know, any passion, it's always the way, isn't it?
The tears bit, then, I mean, what are the bits that are frustrating about it that you have to overcome? What goes wrong when you're doing something like this?
I think the writing sessions are always the most relaxed because it's early days, you know, you don't know what's going to come and you're just plugging away and seeing what happens. And then when you get into recording for real and you get into mixing and getting everything exactly how you want it to sound, it's so difficult and it's really hard to let go and to say, right, now it's finished, that's it.
Is it also sometimes difficult to express quite what you want in musical terms? No, I want less of that and more of this. I mean, because there's all that...
It is as well because I don't play any musical instruments. You know, everything I do, I love to write melodies and I love to write lyrics.
So how do you write melodies? Do you actually hum them?
Just sing,
yeah. And somebody else writes them down?
Yeah, I work with great musicians and, yeah, we work together. And then with producers, it's great to have examples, you know, of influences or sounds you like or artists you like and kind of putting all that together and making your own sound.
I'm going to say, and then making your own sound, which is
Yeah.
different. I mean, you know, you're a Spice Girl. There you are, all of you now, with your all mums.
Yes.
So is it now a case of you have kind of mothers' meetings rather than, you know, young girls going out?
Well, you know what? Every time we get together, it's usually around the children, you know, whether it's birthdays or getting them to have play dates. Because there's so many Spice children now. I must say congratulations to Mel B. Another Spice Girl has been born.
So
there's
what does Mel B
11 of
have?
us now.
11
children, you know, between the 5 girls.
You must not be able to hear yourselves when you all get together, actually. Have you met Harper Sarah? 7, yes?
I haven't yet. I was over in LA the weekend. Like, I left the day that Victoria went into hospital to have hair, so I missed out. But I know they'll be home soon, because, of course, all their family is still here. So I'm looking forward to them.
Do you talk to one another often? Do you always on the blower to each other?
It depends. I mean, now it's all emails and texts and Twitter and everything, but we do keep in touch.
But it's interesting to have all gone your separate ways. Often that's, oh, I don't talk about that now. And sometimes it's rather frustrating for the likes of me when you get somebody who was in a band with a big name that they don't want to know about it anymore. You're still fond of those days and still, I mean, you still reunite every now and again. Is that on the cards ever again, do you think?
Well, you put that in quite a different way to most people. You know, we did a fantastic reunion tour in 2007, 2008, and I think that's it. I think we've done it now.
Really?
Yeah, you know, I'm very proud. Oh. Someone's pleased about that. That's nice. But, you know, I'm so proud of everything we achieved, and I love the girls dearly. There was definitely a time in my life when I didn't want to talk about it, and I didn't want to speak to the girls, and I...
Well, it's when people won't let you move on, but I always feel it's a bit ungracious to kind of... It's like when people talk to me about ground force. I think, oh, crumbs, I stopped doing it 9 years ago. Yeah, but, you know, it put a lot of bricks in my house, did ground force, so I've got fond memories. So,
yeah. I think, you know, when you're young and things happen, but time moves on and you start to realise what the important things are in your life, don't you?
You got hugely brilliant reviews for Blood Brothers, which must have cheered you and given you confidence that you could stand on a stage and deliver a part like that.
It was amazing because I'd never done musical theatre before. I'd never acted professionally. And I just thought, I'm going to work really hard. And I had a great director and a fantastic cast and, you know, an incredible show. And I didn't even think about reviewers. I just thought, I've got to do well here. I've got to do a good job. I've got to make the cast, you know, really proud of me. And the reviewers came in, hardened, you know, London theatre critics. We got 5-star reviews.
You blew them away.
Amazing.
I mean, it was wonderful. Would you do it again? Are there plans for you to do more stage work like that?
Yeah, you know, I'd love to do more theatre. I'm hoping that this album will keep me busy for a couple of years. I'm touring. I'm playing Liverpool and London in December. I forget the dates, but they're on melaniec.net.
On my website.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
And, yeah, but after that, I'll have a little look, see what's out there, see if there's any parts I think I could do well.
And being a mum as well.
Being a mum,
Just fitting it all in.
Scarlett's watching, so I must say, hello, darling. I love you.
She'll be back soon, Scarlett. I'll let you have her back after I've had my last hug. Ladies and gentlemen, Melanie C.
Thank you.
Now, 2011 can only be described as the year that Britain went mad for this royal couple. Well, we chatted to her earlier. Now she's back to perform her latest single. Here's the album. To perform the latest single, Think About It, Melanie C.
Pretend that we didn't do
never felt before. And I don't care if it hurts, it's worth it, yeah. I wanna be someone I've never been before. So I'm gonna run and I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna jump into the fire. Trying to pretend that we didn't do what we're doing. I don't wanna think about real life, not tonight. I don't wanna think about anyone, anything. I don't wanna think about it. Only regret the things that you don't do what you want to. Only regret the things that you don't do what you want to.
Thank you very much. Bless you, love. Thank you. Wonderful. Well, Melanie's album, The Sea, is out right now. I'm going to go away and just brush off the lipstick, having had a hug now and a kiss. Tomorrow, John Barrowman and Sue Barker are here. It's another packed programme, more gardening information, in fact, everything you ever want for life at home. See you at 3. Bye-bye for now.
Well, there's a new chaser on the scene, but will the contestants have to face him today? Find out when Bradley Walsh brings us the new series of The Chase at 5. Next today, though, we're off to Midsummer.